There is a mod out there with the ability to supercharge the citizens of Skyrim with the power of ChatGPT. It's called Mantella, and now that it's installed, I could talk to the characters about absolutely anything. Now they say with great power comes great responsibility. So I knew exactly what to do. That's right. I made the NPCs of Skyrim talk about their feelings.
Hey, you. Finally awake.
To prime ourselves of what's to come, let's relive the tragic events of Helgen.
With some courage, thief.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Ralof of Riverwood, Lokir of Rorikstad.
You can't do this!
Anyone else feel like running?
You there, step forward.
He goes to the block.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Blessings of the Eight Divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
My ancestors are smiling upon me, Imperial. Can you say the same?
My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
Ah, Giga!
To the block, prisoner.
What in oblivion is that?
Hemming, you need to get over here!
Hemming! Oh my god!
Doing great.
He's not doing great! Oh my god! Hemming got just burned!
With me, prisoner. Let's go!
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Oh, can we?
Die so long.
Oh my god, we just wanted to talk!
The closest town from here is Riverwood.
Let's find out if your average everyday Joe Schmo is happy with their quaint life in Riverwood.
But we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay. Sigrid will get you something to eat.
Good evening. How can I help you today?
You must have lost a lot of friends and comrades in Nakama. Do you need to talk about it?
The events at Helgen were truly devastating. I lost some good men that day. I appreciate your offer to talk about it. Maybe someday I will, but for now, let's focus on getting through this together. Your friendship and understanding mean a lot to me, my friend.
Sometimes you need to fully feel your emotions, don't you think?
It can be tough to confront these feelings, but it's necessary for healing. I do try to find moments to reflect and process what's happened, but it's a struggle. Talking to you like this helps, though. I should allow myself more time to truly feel and express what's inside.
You know what? Bring it in. Here's a big old hug.
Thank you, my friend. Your support means a lot to me. Let's face whatever comes our way together.
One last thing. You must have seen a lot of gruesome things in war. What makes you do what you do?
What gets me up in the morning is the belief that what I'm doing is making a difference for the people of Skyrim.
Wow.
I've seen the horrors of war, the lives lost, the families torn apart. That's what drives me, knowing that my actions, no matter how difficult, are for the greater good.
Wow.
Thank you for listening, my friend. Stay strong, and we'll face whatever comes together.
You're the man, Hadvar. Thank you for this conversation. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
That's Hadvar. I kind of like Hadvar even more.
Good evening to you.
Let's talk about you. How's it feel being a blacksmith?
I take pride in crafting weapons and armor, knowing that my work helps to keep the people of Riverwood safe. As for why I chose this path, I suppose it's in my blood. My father was a blacksmith.
Oh.
And his father before him, and I'm honored to continue that legacy.
What if you're doing it only because it's expected of you? If my dad was a thief and his dad before him was a thief, should I be a thief? What if I want to do something different with my life?
While tradition is important, it's also essential to follow your own path and pursue what truly speaks to your heart. Life is too short to be stuck in a role that doesn't fulfill you.
Oh.
Find what drives your spirit and pursue it with determination and honor.
Heck yeah. Riverwood's a really small town. Don't you ever get fear of missing out? The world's a big place.
Sure, there's a whole world out there to explore, but I find contentment in the simple joys of life here.
Aww.
Working the forge, spending time with my family, and being part of this close-knit community. The world may be big, but sometimes it's the small things that matter most.
How'd you get to that conclusion?
I've seen many folks come and go in Riverwood seeking adventure or a change of pace. But in the end, they often find themselves longing for the simple comforts of home. It's in moments like these, with the quiet sound of the river and the warmth of the forge, that I realize there's no place I'd rather be.
Wow.
Home is where the heart is, as they say, and my heart belongs here in Riverwood.
Wow. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Thank you for this conversation. I think that's it. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Hello there. What brings you by so late in the evening?
How's life here in Riverwood, in this small town?
Life here in Riverwood is simple, but it's our home. It's a peaceful town though these days with the war and now dragons. Things are getting more complicated. We try to stay out of all that business as much as we can. What about you? Where do you stand on all of this turmoil in Skyrim?
I just want all this death and destruction and chaos to end.
I share that sentiment with you. It's a noble wish to want peace and harmony for everyone.
Do you think it's just a fairy tale to hope that people are gonna think like me? Yeah, sure, if everyone thought positively, the world would be better off.
In times like these with so much darkness and strife, it's important to believe in the possibility of a better future. Small acts of kindness and compassion can have a ripple effect, spreading goodwill and understanding. While it may not solve all the world's problems, it's a good start.
You gotta start somewhere.
It's worth holding on to that hope, for it can inspire others to do the same.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that with me.
I truly believe that hope has the power to inspire and uplift those around us. Even in the darkest of times, holding on to hope can light the way for others. Let's keep spreading that hope wherever we go.
That's all I could ever want. Thank you so much for having this talk with me. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Carriage drivers get around a lot. Let's see what life's like through their eyes.
Why, hello there.
Probably don't make a lot of money as a carriage driver. Does that bother you?
I may not be rolling in septims, but I get by just fine. Meeting new people, seeing new places, it's all worth more than gold to me. Each journey brings its own adventures, stories, and surprises.
But don't you ever get jealous of their lifestyle and the stories that they tell? Doesn't it make you feel bad about what you do?
The roads of Skyrim, the changing landscapes, the faces of those I meet, they all weave together to create a tapestry of experiences that are uniquely mine.
Wow.
It's a different kind of rich, you might say.
You're rich in your experiences, and you like what you do. Respect. Fist bump, my man.
Thanks, friend.
One last question. Imagine a world where there are maybe tens, hundreds of people watching this conversation. If you had to give advice to them on how to find the fulfillment, the small things in life, and not get jealous of others in a world where they might consume things that show them that they're missing out.
I'd say, don't let the grandeur and excitement of others' lives diminish the value of your own journey. Embrace the small moments, the quiet joys, the simple pleasures that come your way. Each day is a chance for a new adventure,
Wow.
a new story to be written. Find happiness in the simple things, and you'll discover a wealth of fulfillment that no grand tale could ever replace.
Every day is a new chance, a new opportunity for something to come your way, no matter how small. That's beautiful, man. Thank you so much.
Safe travels on your journey, my friend. The road is yours to explore.
Chat, that was just a carriage driver. He has more fulfillment in his little pinky than all of us have in today's society of social media. There's no technology yet to corrupt their brains. So we talked to some brokies. On the flip side, let's see what the top 1% of Skyrim have to say about their life.
Greetings, my friend. How may I assist you on this day?
So, Jarl Balgruff, what's it like being Jarl of Whiterun? Full belly of mead as dragons attack, as war goes on. You must be pretty happy with yourself, huh? Born into this role, born into power.
While it may seem comfortable from the outside, it comes with its own set of challenges and duties. My loyalty lies with the people of Whiterun, and I strive to protect them in these troubled times. Do not assume to know my heart and my struggles.
Hey, whoa, this is what I'm here for. This is what I'm all about. Communication. What makes you happy? What gives you fulfillment?
What makes me happy and gives me fulfillment is knowing that I am serving the people of Whiterun to the best of my abilities, seeing my city thrive, my people content, and knowing that I have made a positive impact on their lives brings me great joy.
How do you balance that? You are under the burden of responsibility. I've talked to a carriage driver outside, and he told me, and I agree, the small things matter. The small wins matter. Your goals, your aspirations seem so big, and there's so much at stake for you. How do you not get eaten up at your soul?
Balgulf the Greater is silent, pondering the weight of his responsibilities and the profound questions that have been posed. It is a delicate balance, to shoulder the needs of the city while also nurturing my own spirit. My friendship with Irelef, my court wizard Farengar, and others in my inner circle also brings me comfort and strength. I recognize the importance of self-care and mental well-being. It is crucial to nurture oneself in order to effectively serve others.
Wow.
So, in the stillness of the night, I find moments of peace to center myself, to honor my own needs, and to find the strength to carry on in the face of adversity.
If you had to compare your court to the pirate crew in One Piece, who would be who?
If I were to draw parallels between my court and the pirate crew in One Piece, I might see my housecarl Urela as our dependable Soro, ever watchful and skillful in battle. Farengar, with his knowledge of magic and lore, could be likened to a scholar like Nami, guiding us with his intellect. Proventus, my steward, might embody the organized and analytical traits of Usopp, always ensuring our affairs are in order. As for the rest of my court, each member brings unique skills and perspectives that contribute to our collective success, much like the diverse talents of the Straw Hat crew.
Thank you for answering that. I'm gonna let you go to bed. Goodbye.
Safe travels.
Chat, that one was really weird. He kept talking about duty and honor and whatnot, and I think a lot of people can relate to that, being bound by their sense of responsibility in life, not putting themselves first. And finally, we need answers from the person who put everything into motion. None other than the man himself, Ulfric Stormcloak.
Greetings. What brings you to the palace of the kings this fine morning?
Ulfric, I just wanted to see how you're doing. You've got a lot on your plate. Heck, you were almost executed. So many lives lost at Helgen. How are you doing, man? How are you holding up?
The events at Helgen were unsettling to say the least, but I am resolved to see this through for the sake of Skyrim and its people. My duty as Jarl and leader of the Stormcloak Rebellion demands my strength and focus.
Why do you get up every morning and fight? How do you not lose hope? What is the end game?
Every morning, I rise with the sun to fight because I cannot bear to see Skyrim under the thumb of a crumbling empire that has forsaken its people. I fight because I must, for the memory of those who gave their lives in the Great War, for the honor of my ancestors, and for the future of Skyrim's sons and daughters. The knowledge that our cause is just and that freedom is a cause worth fighting for gives me strength to carry on. As for my views on Hell, the end game, if you will, is a free Skyrim standing proud and independent once more. That is the vision for which we fight.
That's a massive burden you put on yourself. How do you sleep at night? There's so much stress, there's so much pressure. What do you do to alleviate any of this?
Sleep does not always come easy. The nights are often filled with thoughts of strategy, of those we have lost, and of the trials yet to come. To alleviate the stress and pressure, I meditate, I practice the way of the voice, and I seek counsel from those I trust. These moments of reflection and connection to my heritage help fortify me for the challenges ahead.
I guess I have one final question for you. If you had to compare yourself to the Straw Hat Pirates, you being Luffy, of course, the courageous, amazing, charismatic leader that you are, fighting for freedom, who would comprise the rest of your pirate crew?
An intriguing comparison indeed. If I were to liken myself to Luffy, then I would say my pirate crew would be made up of stalwart comrades who share my vision for a free Skyrim. Garmar Stonefist, I second in command, would be a steadfast Zoro, skilled in battle and loyal to our cause. Legged Rick, a strong and capable warrior, would be our Nami, adept at strategy and leadership. Each member of my crew will bring their unique strengths to our quest for Skyrim's independence, standing united against the Empire's tyranny. Together, we would sail the seas of fate, seeking victory and justice for our land.
For all the common folk, they're just trying to live day to day. They're just trying to get by. What would you say to your fellow people if you could? Someone who can't focus on the grand scheme of the oppression of the empire and the failing economy.
Know this, you are not alone. In times of darkness, it is in our unity that we find strength. Reach out to your kin, your neighbors, and your fellow Nords. Together, we can weather the storm.
So what you're saying, Ulfric, is that when people are down in the dumps, when they're at their worst, talk to someone, find community, and uplift each other. Together, ape strong.
In times of turmoil, it is our bonds with one another that sustain us. By coming together, lifting each other up, and standing as one, we can weather any storm that comes our way. Together, we are strong. Together, we are Skyrim.
Together, we are Skyrim. I am Skyrim. You are Skyrim. Chat, we're Skyrim. There were, hypothetically speaking, in another realm, in another world, tens, if not hundreds of people watching you. What advice would you give someone who is suffering from inner turmoil, who wasn't quite happy in their life, who was perhaps stuck? What would you say to them? The final thing I have for you, Ulfric. No, he's good.
Seek out those who uplift your spirit and lend you strength. Talk openly about your struggles with someone you trust, for burdens shared are lighter to bear. Know that you are not alone in your journey, for there are always hands reaching out to help you up when you stumble. Believe in your own resilience, in the power of perseverance, and in the light of a new dawn.
Oh my god.
You are stronger than you know, and your story is still being written.
Ulfric, I was gonna consider joining the Empire, but I think your words have changed my mind. I think I love you. Oh god.
Your change of heart is noted, and I appreciate your openness to considering the cost for Skyrim's independence. May your journey be one of strength and purpose, whether it leads you to our cause or elsewhere. Safe travels, friend.
I'm just gonna leave with a bro fist. Here, bro fist.
Consider the bro fist received, friend.
Thank you.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Thank you. Goodbye. If you made it to the end, like and subscribe. It's free. Hopefully I see you for the next one. As always, long live the Brotherhood.